What is going on, team? It is Functional Specialist Nate, and today I want to talk to you about the one singular fat loss hormone that nobody ever addresses and that is extremely important in your fat loss and weight loss journey. If you're dealing with some hormonal issues, obviously this is going to be in there as well. But there's four major fat loss hormones. We have leptin, ghrelin, adiponectin, and insulin. I'll talk about the other ones in a different video, but I want to specifically talk about adiponectin today. And I want to show you exactly how to improve adiponectin and tell you what it is. So, adiponectin is a hormone produced by fat cells, but it has the opposite effect on the body as leptin, as adiponectin increases weight when losing weight and it decreases when gaining weight. This hormone helps regulate metabolism and fatty acid breakdown, meaning it plays an important role in controlling appetite and how efficiently the body burns calories for energy. And when it comes to fat loss, insulin is one of the most important regulatory hormones. We're going to talk about that in another training, but adiponectin is extremely, extremely important in appetite and how the body is actually going to burn fat. It's also a hormone that when it's produced, it's secreted by the fat cells of the body. It plays an important role in regulating glucose levels, fatty acid breakdown. It works by stimulating the release of insulin, which helps to regulate blood sugar levels as well as increasing the body's sensitivity to insulin. Adiponectin promotes fatty acid breakdown, helping reduce fat accumulation and improve insulin sensitivity. It can also help to prevent type 2 diabetes and obesity, as well as improve glucose control in those diabetes. Adiponectin has beneficial effects on inflammation, cardiovascular health, and other metabolic functions. It also works by stimulating certain receptors on the surface of cells in the body. These receptors are found in several different tissues throughout the body, including the liver, skeletal muscle, fat tissue, and when these receptors are activated by adiponectin, they cause a cascade of events that result in improved glucose metabolism, increased fat burning, and improved insulin sensitivity. I don't know why no one talks about adiponectin as one of these hormones, but it is so stinking important to make sure that we're optimizing this one specifically. It also helps to decrease inflammation and improve blood vessel function by activating certain enzymes involved in the synthesis of nitric oxide in the blood vessels. In addition to all of this, all its beneficial effects on metabolic health, adiponectin also plays a huge role in physiological processes such as bone formation, the development of the nervous system. It also is involved in regulating appetite, energy metabolism, cell growth, and differentiation, immune response, and brain function. Adiponectin is one of several hormones that work together to maintain metabolic balance in the body, and when its levels are too low or too high, it's going to lead to massive amounts of health problems. Like I said, we'll talk about the other fat loss hormones in another training, but I want to highlight this one specifically and talk about this one first because this one is directly correlated to how your body is going to actually burn fat in the body and many other things like I already spoke about. But I think the real question here is, well, okay, how do I increase adiponectin hormone? How do I increase the production of this? Well, these levels can be increased through exercise, weight loss, and a healthy diet that's low, hear me here, low in carbohydrates and sugars. We talk about this a lot. Decreasing carbohydrates and sugars is going to maximize your adiponectin production. Another big one here, and I think a lot of people struggle with this and it's underplayed, but adequate sleep and stress reduction are super important for maintaining adequate adiponectin levels. Consuming a healthy diet like our metabolic principles diet, which is inside of our book, leads to maximum hormone optimization. High levels of adiponectin have been linked to improved insulin sensitivity, increased fatty acid oxidation, decreased inflammation. We talk about inflammation all the time and how super important it is that we're not inflamed. And it also reduces the risk of developing certain diseases like diabetes, heart disease. Increasing adiponectin production can literally be beneficial for optimizing fat hormones, fat loss hormones, and improving overall health. And really the key to optimizing all of these fat loss hormones that we're going to be talking about, like leptin, ghrelin, insulin, adiponectin, all comes down to improving lifestyle choices like exercising and eating a healthy diet. By improving lifestyle choices, one can lose weight as well as reduce the risk for developing these chronic diseases. Adiponectin is single-handedly, in my opinion, one of the most important fat loss hormones, if not the most important. And it all comes down to living a healthy lifestyle, making sure that you're getting in adequate exercise, and then reducing your sugar and carbohydrate intake. If you can do this and you've been struggling with your hormones, you've been struggling with fat loss, you've been struggling and you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired of not able to be able to have the body you want, have the energy you want, start here. Start right here, start to exercise, get on some sort of diet that is low inflammatory and low in carbohydrate and sugar intake. Watch your fat loss maximize, increase your adiponectin very quickly, and see body fat melt right off your body. I'll see you in the next one.